Good day, everybody. Welcome back to my tutorial series for Minecraft beginners. Today's episode will focus on coordinates, navigating your world and how not to get lost. As you can see, we started today's episode in between a lot of trees, and I can assure you it is quite easy to get lost. If you are a beginner player, this is quite overwhelming. Taking a short route will easily get you back to your place, but if you navigate a long way away from the point where you started, you'll quite easily get lost, and you might not be able to navigate back to where you started. And I've seen maps where people have built houses, they've even built a small city, and because they don't understand their maps or their coordinates, they don't know how to get back to a starting point, and they literally lose their own. So let's not get that happening to you. Follow these guidelines and you should be fine. Alright, so let me explain what the coordinate system looks like in your menu settings, and then we will take a look at how the map in Minecraft is set together. If you press F3, you'll see a bunch of stuff on your screen. To the top left, there is X, Y, Z coordinates, and that is the means of coordinating your location in the world, and it is also the means for locating certain things that you need. X is the first coordinate. At the moment I'm at -648. Y is your height, how high you are in the world. So Minecraft has a height limit and it's got a bottom limit. We'll get into those in a later episode. And then we have the Z coordinate, and that is at 1415 at the moment. So your X coordinate and your Z coordinate is used to navigate where you are in the world. Let me use a few diagrams to show you how your coordinate system works. Minecraft uses north, east, south and west as part of its navigation system. You will see on your F3 screen that it shows north, east, south and west depending on the direction that you're facing. However, Minecraft uses Z and X coordinates to show the coordinates on your F screen just to make it easier for everybody to understand it. Which means, if you take a look at your X coordinates to the positive direction, which is east, you will have to turn around and move in the other direction to move west, and that will mean that the X coordinate is going to go negative. Exactly the same concept counts for your Z coordinates. If you move north, your Z coordinates is going to go positive, and if you move south, it's going to go negative. For this next diagram, I have put in the numbers, which shows the X coordinates going positive and negative, and the Z coordinates going positive and negative. And those would be used to pinpoint your exact location depending on where you are in the map. Let's look at a few examples. If you take the blue dot, it is at X7 and Z5. Which means if you are in any other place in the world and you want to get to that specific dot, your X needs to move to +7 and your Z to +5. Let's take the orange dot now, for instance. The X is at -7 and the Z is at +3. And that would also mean that you have to move to -7 on your X coordinate and +3 on your Z to get to that specific location. Lastly, I've placed the green dot at X -4 and Z equals -6, which would be another point that you can go to in your map. So now for a practical example in the next slide. If you are at the green dot at X -4, you need to move in a direction on your map where your X -4 goes to positive X7 and where your Z -6 gets to Z equals 5. It is really that simple. Don't overcomplicate it, just go out there, practice, and once you get used to it, you'll never look back. Navigation is really not a difficult thing in your Minecraft world. And once you get to a specific place that you want to remember, just write it down somewhere and you can always go back to it. Alright, now that you know how to use your coordinate system, let's put it into practice. Let's put down a torch. The location of this torch, if I hit F3, is 653 and 1412. I'm going to write that down. Alright, let's move away from set point. Doesn't matter. We can just run anywhere where we can't see our torch, and then we'll take a look at what our coordinates is like and navigate back to that. Okay, let's stop here. From here I can't see my torch. It's not that long a distance. I know it's in that general direction, but we're going to use our coordinates to navigate back to that. At the moment we are at minus 603 and 1472, and we need to get back to minus 653 and 1412. So I know that my x coordinate needs to get to 653, so I'm going to test where I am to see in which direction my x moves in that direction to 653. So if I move in that direction, it doesn't change. But if I move in that direction, you'll see 698, 600, 601. So that is the correct direction for my x coordinate. If I take a look at my z coordinate, you'll see if I move in that direction, it doesn't change. But if I move in that direction, 1464 goes lower, and we need to get to 1412. So it means that I need to move in that quadrant to get to the correct coordinates. So you'll see my x moving and you'll see my z moving. And that is how we move back to the coordinates that we want. And there's our torch, right back at minus 653 and 1412. Now, Minecraft is made up of thousands of blocks. You can move in any direction for 60 to 100,000 blocks. Really, I don't even know how big a map is. I've never tested it out, but it's huge. So, navigating to any point anywhere is possible by using set coordinate system. This is the fastest and the easiest way to use the coordinates if you do not have any other means of navigating. In our next episode, we will use different tools that we can use to aid our navigation and make it much easier to get to a certain point, up to the place where you don't even need the coordinate system in the game itself. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial on navigation in the map. I truly hope that you understand your coordinates a bit better. The only way is to practice, because practice makes perfect. It is becoming night time in the map where I'm at, and you can watch this beautiful sunset together with me. Please like and subscribe this video. Hit the notification bell to see notifications for the next video that comes out. And thank you and goodbye.